சென்டிமீட்டர் நம்ம நிப்பா டைல் சென்டிமீட்டர் நிப்பா டைல் சென்டிமீட்டர் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுறது போக மாட்டேங்குது ஸ்டார்ட் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் கொடுத்துச்சுல ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு ஸ்டார்ட் ரெக்கார்டிங் இங்கே போய் கொடுத்துருங்க இங்கே போய் கொடுத்துருங்க சார் நீங்கள் ரெக்கார்டு அதில் கொடுத்துருங்க ஓகே யார் கொடுத்துருங்க ஆல்ரெடி ரெக்கார்டிங்காக போயிட்டு ரெக்கார்டிங் போயிட்டு ஆனால் என்ன நம்ம பேசுகிறதும் வந்து யூடியூப்பில் கேட்கும் இதில் போகணும் ஓபிஎஸில் போகணும் அதில் போயிட்டு வால்யூம் எல்லாமே இருக்கும் ஆடியோ செட்டிங்ஸ் ஹலோ சொல்லுங்க பார்த்துக்கோங்க ஆமாம் ஆமாம் ஆடியோ செட்டிங்ஸ் குரூப் 4 குரூப் 2க்கு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அவங்கள்ட்ட தான் கொடுத்தாங்க சரிங்களா ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு என்கொயரி கார்டு இருக்கா ஹெல்ப்லைன் இருக்குங்களா அதை வந்து கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணி கேட்டு நானும் செக் பண்ணிட்டு அவங்க கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன் மேக்ஸிமம் அவங்கள்ட்ட தான் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணுவாங்க நம்ம கூட்டு போகிற மாதிரி இருக்காது அவங்க நம்ம டிஎன்பிஎஸ்சி இருக்குன்னா உங்களுக்கு எடுத்து அனுப்பிச்சுருக்கோம் இல்லை நான் கூட செக் பண்ணிட்டு நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்கிறேன் சரிங்களா பின்னாடி இருக்காங்க செட்டிங்ஸ் வருதுங்க சார் பின்னாடி இருக்குது ஆடியோ என்னன்னா யூடியூப்ல போறோம்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க டெஸ்க்டாப் ஆடியோ வந்து கண்ட்ரோல் ஆடியோ வந்து நம்ம இங்க பேசுறோம் இல்ல இது எல்லாமே கூட கேட்கும் மகா யூடியூப்ல செக்
morning everybody. audible? Good morning. Very good, very madam. Thank you, thank you. Good morning everybody. सबके लिए नमस्कार. बहुत दिन के बाद after long time we are here and as per our schedule we will be going. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है because within 15 days all our 200 seats are full. So that shows your enthusiasm and our preparedness for your this program. I'm very much happy for this on behalf of Rashtriya Bahuvigyan Sansthan Kendra. You all know this is not generally a CRE program where you get some points, you get your things added to you. Please don't take this one like this. You are adding to your program. Now somebody is putting no sound. I'm audible. Okay, right. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. So first of all, I thank all the members for more than 148 members morning time, and above all, whenever we give an invitation to all our resource persons, they are also very much happy and pleased to associate with us. I thank all the resource persons being here, particularly as per the schedule. We have Ram Kishore Sharma Saab, we have Sangeeta Madam, we have Shankar Subaya Sir, we have Alap Bhuvan Sir, we have many members like that. We have Rajesh Shegaran Sir, we have with us Niharika Madam from SCPWP. Like this, we have different members from different sectors. It is indeed a pleasure for all of us. You आप लोग हमारा साथ जुड़ने में इस बार इस साल में बिकॉज कोविड होने के बाद एक साल हो रहा है. So now we are slowly coming to our routine. So we will document it in a better manner. आप लोगों को सबको मालूम है आजकल है ये 4% रिजर्वेशन हो रहा है. 4% रिजर्वेशन के कारण हमारा देश में है जो यस 2021 में हुआ है, आप सबको मालूम है. इसके
RPW Act. Categories of disability. How many categories? Okay, Sandhya Rani 21, Krishna Rani 20. So many. You are very correct. This next question, this your answer is very correct. Still answer are coming that you are very, very pertinent. This next question, please listen the next question. I'm very happy. Let me place my most sincere thanks to the participants for the great interaction you are putting. This question number 2. Question number 2. How many categories of person with benchmark disabilities are being provided reservation under RPWD Act 2016 in training, employment and self-employment? Now the second question, please. Second question, how many categories have been provided? This Vinita ji, Soman has written 21. Okay, Vinita ji has written 21. Bejwala ji has written 4%. Please listen the question. How many categories? 21. This answer are coming 21. Nagesh Babu ji 21. Krishna Rani 21. Meenu PK is 4%. Sumi 4%. Please understand the question. What is the question? There is a confusion. Question is how many categories have been provided reservation? 21. Sri Shemira ji 21. Sandhya ji 21. Okay, 4%. Again, it has started 4%. Abhay 7. Ashara ji is 21. Venkatesh 21. Okay, there is a confusion. Now. When there is a confusion about the law, about the percentage, about the reservation, that speaker has to the valuation. Okay, fine. Please correct yourself. The people who have written this 21 categories have been provided reservation in government job, in self-employment and training. You have to correct, because all we are professionals. We need to understand the law. We need to understand the OMs. We need to understand the policy when we speak. Still, these answers are coming 4%, 21. Now, please stop responding on this, because all answers are wrong answers. I can say all answers are wrong answer, whatever has come. This as per new OM, as per the Act, this 14 categories of person with disabilities have been provided reservation in training, in self-employment and employment. So we have to keep in mind this. I'm not saying that you don't have the knowledge, it is only refresh, and these programs are to refresh, correct and understand. Again, these categories are coming 21. Please note, please correct. This 14 categories are being provided reservation in employment, reservation in training, reservation in self-employment as per the legal documents, that is the RPWD Act, circular, office memorandum of DOPT, Department of Training and Personnel and Training 2018. These are the categories which are being provided. But I'm very happy that you have responded. The third question, which is on your screen, third question which is on your screen, and Dr. Chidambaram was focusing on this also. This how much reservation in poverty alleviation and developmental schemes have been provided to persons with disabilities. I can see the let us respond on this. Okay, Anil Kumar is first who has given this answer, 14. This again, I think we are confusing the question. Please read the question. How much reservation कितने % रिजर्वेशन पॉवर्टी एलिवेशन प्रोग्राम्स एंड डेवलपमेंटल स्कीम्स में पाया गया है? नागेश बाबू जी इज सेइंग 4%, ऋतुराज जी 4%, विजय कुमार जी 14, निको जी 21, है ना, राजेश्वरी जी 3 to 5%, बिंदु जी 14, ओके, कृष्ण सी दी वेरिएशन, है ना, now it's coming 4%, बाजवाला जी 4%, बाजवाला मधुसूदन जी 4%, again, Antonisa 4%, 4%, Neethu KP 4%, Binta Soman 4%. I think I have to intervene. I have to intervene. Again, dear professor, let me correct this answer which has come on your screen. I can say 99% answers are wrong. It means we are having little poor knowledge on the documents, on the circulars, on the law framework, which need to be improved. These things should be okay. 4%. Just I can see the 4%. You are coming. Let us, those who have given 4%, people who have given 3%, people who have given 14%, please correct, note. Please correct and note that under section 37A, B, C, we must remember the sections being a professional. I can remember the sections, you can remember the sections. I'm not testing you. Section 37A, B, C stipulates that not less than 5% reservation in poverty alleviation and developmental schemes. You see the any schemes, you see the circulars of this government of India, you see the RPWD Act, you check the rules which has been framed by your state government, that there is a 5% reservation. Rajeshwari ji has written now 5%. Okay, fine. 5% reservation has been provided under the poverty alleviation programs, and that is answer is on your screen. On your screen. So we have to update ourselves, and these programs are to share the information, to update the information, to correct the information. This next question, which is on your screen. The next question, which is on your screen, this person with mental illness are provided reservation in government job, yes or no? Krishna Rani ji, no. This first answer she has said no. Whether these people are having mental illness, person with mental illness are having job reservation or not? Venkatesh has said yes. Aisha has said no. Smita has said no. Subha has said no. Sandhya Vivini no. Vinci PT 4%. Okay. Okay, fine. Ankita, no, no, no. Okay, share, no. Okay. Ayyar Raya, yes. Okay, yes. Okay. Bajveja ji, no. Okay. Okay. Benny, no. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. This, if question is on law, if question is on a policy, if question is on document, written document, two answer cannot be. Answer will be one. I can see that two answers are coming, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It means that somebody is wrong. Either yes is wrong or no is wrong. Let us correct ourselves. Let us correct ourselves. As I said, that 14 categories have been provided job reservation, and this mental illness is one of the category which has been provided reservation. Please note, because whenever I ask, that people thinks that pagan log kya job karenge. We have to remember the law. This you have to do. Yes, they have been provided reservation under the law. And last question for you. Last question is for you. That is on your screen. 5% job reservation to person with disabilities or person with benchmark disabilities has been provided in private sector jobs. Let us see who will be the first to answer. Okay, who will be the first to answer? 5% reservation private sector में दिया गया है. Subhu ji has answers no. Okay, fine. Anybody else? I'm very happy that you are very prompt in answering, responding, and I'm feeling Krishna ji is saying, Krishna Rani is saying yes. Subra ji saying no, no, no. Okay, Sandhya Rani, Bhivani ji, no. Okay, Sandhya Soni ji, yes. Nagesh Babu, yes. Okay, Marilyn, no. Okay, Neetu, KP, no. Okay, fine. Rajeshwari, no. Only 4%. Okay, there is another supplement. Okay, fine. Jasra TK, no. Okay, fine. This answer is again no. Yes and no. Yes and no. And this is the question on law. This 5 question has been taken from the law, not from the soft skill and this. Now, if 2 answers are coming, yes and no, it means that professionals are still having confusion. And this series and this kind of program are to remove, to minimize the confusion, doubts. Dear friends, let us correct yes or no. This answer still are coming. I'm very happy that still you are interacting, that saying yes. See our constitution, see our laws, see the BOPT instructions. There is a section in RPWD Act which speaks about the composition of 5% work in the private sector. But it is not statutory, it is not mandatory, it is not obligatory. This says that government should provide incentive to the private employers so that they can try to hire 5% person with disabilities. So in private sector, we cannot force, we cannot tell, we cannot go in the court that so and so employer has not given 5% reservation. So these are the 5 particular questions which relates to the work and employment, which are on law. I believe that we have corrected ourselves. Except this wrong answers, I have to say that you have given tremendous response. That shows your enthusiasm. That shows your working style. I am very happy and thank you so much for this quiz which I started. Thank you so much. Now I will start my presentation. I think you have generated huge huge messages in the chat box, and I can say it will be the probably history in the NIEPMD this webinar that so many chat box has come. Lastly, I have another 4 statements. I will take your opinion on that, and I believe that you will participate in the same way. Now, come to the employment earning avenues. Career is by choice, many of times not by chance. My career, which I was working, it was not by choice, it was by chance. And you are in NGOs, you are in government, you are in disability sector. Many of you might have not chosen this. It might have come by chance. घाट एक कवि थे, उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी बात कही कि उत्तम खेती मध्यम बान निषद चाकरी भीख निदान। जब उन्होंने कैरियर को डिसाइड किया, कैरियर की बात की, तो उन्होंने ये कहा कि सबसे बेस्ट ऑप्शन है दिस एग्रीकल्चर। सेकंड ही सेड इफ यू डोंट हैव द अपॉर्चुनिटी, आपके पास में अगर कृषि की अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है तो आप व्यापार कर सकते हैं, सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट कर सकते हैं। और हमारे देश में अभी तक आप देखेंगे इंक्लूडिंग पैंडेमिक, दिस एग्रीकल्चर परफॉर्म्ड वेरी वेल। दिस सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट पीपल हु वर इन जॉब्स, they lost the job, they started self employment. हमारे कंट्री में अभी एग्रीकल्चर का सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट का बहुत बड़ा स्कोप है, इंक्लूडिंग पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटीज। Then Ghat said, if you don't have these 2 options, then you can go for the jobs, paid employment. And Ghat said, if you don't have this all 3, then you can go for the people who don't have, go for the illegal means of this earning. I believe this first 2 are very important. Agriculture, self-employment, employment cost, and we have to prevent the people, our person with disability, they should not venture in illegal means of earning, and many of time we used to see. आप देखेंगे this, I would refer the National Career Service which has been launched by Honorable Prime Minister. There is a portal which is on your screen, ncs.gov.in. In that portal, that Honorable Prime Minister, they launched on 15th July. 3,000 career have been uploaded in journal. DOPT has given instructions to the center ministries that they should host their vacancies on this portal. CNV Act 1952, where VRCs, employment exchanges used to get the vacancy notification. Now this act will be repealed, and it has been repealed by the 4 code which has come up by Ministry of Labor and Employment. So ultimately this portal will be the use for the employment purpose. I would request all of you, please refresh, please open this portal, and this new policy which is draft form, National Policy for Persons with Disability 2021. I'm very happy that NIEPMD organized one consultation in Odisha last Sunday. Professor Kamath Saab has come. He has interacted. I was also there on this national policy. And this national policy also speaks about the digital platform for the employment, training, and self-employment. Hopefully, this will be the year. I would request all the professionals that this particular this slide which is on your screen, can you see the screen, please? Anybody can confirm that they are in position to see the screen?
Not visible, sir.
Screen is not visible. Okay, fine. Let me see what is the problem. If it is not coming, please.
Sir, your screen is visible, sir.
Screen is coming?
Yeah,
Like the PPT,
but
PPT
now-
is not coming?
just now you closed it.
Okay. Can you see the PPT now?
No, sir, not now.
It's not coming. Okay, but let me close the PPT again. I will put. We make 2 minutes.
Who are you? Who are you first? What is your name? If you have, no, please.
Okay,
If you
can you see the screen?
we have,
Can you see the
yes,
screen,
yes,
please?
sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, fine. That's all. That's great. See that this is very important slide which you can see, which speaks about the employment, self-employment. See the training where this multiple disabilities and autism has been given special attention in the training. You can see section 29, subsection 2, subclause C. See what this section says: exclusive skill training program, active link with the market for those with developmental, intellectual, multiple disabilities and autism. This is a good move by the new act. This has been replicated in the policy also, which is on the way. This says also this loan at concessional rate, including that of microcredit. That is very essential. Marketing the products made by person with disabilities, that says section E. Maintenance of disaggregate data on skill training and self-employment. And two ministries have been assigned this responsibility by the policy, which is on the way, this National Policy 2021. Ministry of Labor and Employment and Department of Training and Employment, they will be collecting this data. and they will be showing this aggregated data. And new policy also says that all ministry must display this employment data on their website and quarterly update. That is the good move because we don't have the database across the country. Equal opportunity policy, which has been set by the section 21. Now this responsibility again in the new policy has been assigned to the DOPT. DOPT will develop a holistic equal opportunity policy which will be adopted by the all stakeholders who or employers of the establishment. Appointment of GRO, you might be happy to know that this act says that each department should appoint GRO. GRO means grievance redressal officer. I am very happy to declare, to announce and to inform that Odisha government has appointed GRO in all the departments. We conducted their orientation training. They are in the rank of joint secretary and additional secretary each department. This SCPD, they organized one day workshop, physical workshop in a physical mode, and they were told, they were sensitized what is their role. Now we have requested in the new policy that GRO must be at the district and block level, but this provision is not there. 4% reservation has been provided. And here I would like to say, this act says it's not 4%. It says not less than 4%. यानी 4% से कम नहीं होना चाहिए, आप ज्यादा दे सकते हैं, वो एक्ट की लैंग्वेज है. आपके पास क्वेश्चन भी था, आई हैड प्लेस्ड द क्वेश्चन कि रिजर्वेशन इन प्राइवेट सेक्टर इंसेंटिव की बात करता है सेक्शन 35, रिजर्वेशन की बात नहीं करता है. दिस 5% वर्क should be composed by the person with disabilities and government should provide the incentive. And last, which was in your quiz, 5% reservation has been provided to person with disabilities in poverty alleviation programs, all developmental schemes, and government of India ho, yes, state government ho, maximum budget is spent in poverty alleviation and developmental schemes. जैसे कि पौंडीचेरी के प्रोफेसर चिदम्बरम साहब बता रहे थे कि अगर हम इस सेक्शन 37 का सही इस्तेमाल अपनी अपनी स्टेट में करा लें, उड़ीसा में हमने क्या किया है, आई विल शेयर यू, वी हैव ट्राइड आवर लेवल बेस्ट एंड वी हैव यूटिलाइज्ड दिस सेक्शन इन अ वेरी befitting manners, all sections that I will narrate you. So I will request all the professionals in 17 states, please utilize these mandatory provisions, law framework, advocacy, if really we want to ensure the participation of persons with disabilities in the work and employment, and that is including self-employment. You see the self-employment resources which we are having. We are having, as I said, not 5% reservation in poverty alleviation programs. Dr. Chidambaram already has mentioned this Manrega. National Rural Livelihood Mission, it is a big program, huge money. And a National Urban Livelihood Mission, that is also there. Prime Minister Awas Yojana, all these are the poverty alleviation programs. We have to put our efforts that this 5% reservation is utilized by the person with disabilities. Again, word is not less than 5% reservation. एक्सक्लूसिव NHFBC स्कीम है, हम सभी जानते हैं. नेशनल पॉलिसी अभी जो आ रही है 21 में ड्राफ्ट है, उस पर 38 तक हमको सजेशन देना है. उसमें NHFBC को मेन स्ट्रीम किया गया है बाकी बैंक्स के साथ में, सिडबी, IDBI है ना, नेशनल नेटवर्क है जो बैंक्स का, उसके साथ में इंक्लूड किया गया है. आई थिंक, आई बिलीव दैट NHFBC माइट बी यूटिलाइज्ड बाय योर स्टेट. We had utilized in a very better way in Odisha for a quite long time, but unfortunately now we are not in position to utilize this. You might be utilizing. National SC/ST Finance Development Corporation. कभी-कभी हम क्रॉस कटिंग इश्यूज को नहीं देखते हैं. जो स्कीम्स माइनॉरिटी के लिए हैं, जो स्कीम्स SC/ST के लिए हैं, जो स्कीम वुमेन के लिए हैं, वहां पर भी डिसेबिलिटी है. तो क्रॉस कटिंग इश्यूज में भी 4 to 5% रिजर्वेशन रखने की जरूरत है. दैट हैज टू बी. As I told, National Livelihood Mission, National Urban Livelihood Mission, those are in poverty. DRI scheme is a wonderful scheme which has to be utilized. What we have done in Orissa, I will let you know. I will give you the true story. Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, it is a big program where the subsidy is provided, loan is provided to persons with disabilities, and 4% reservation has been provided under this scheme. पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट है जिसमें गैस एजेंसी है, पेट्रोल पंप है, उसमें 7.5% का रिजर्वेशन दिया गया है डिसेबल्ड के लिए. प्राइम मिनिस्टर मुद्रा योजना है जिसमें 3 स्कीम्स हैं उनकी, शिशु, तरुण एंड बालक. ये तीनों योजनाओं के अंदर डिसेबल्ड को है. मिशन क्षमता है, रिलीफ फंड है, CSR है. CSR का 5% फंड हैज टू बी स्पेंड ऑन द पर्सन विद disabilities that need to be taken care of. Skill Ministry का मैडम निहारिका निगम will be there. She is a good speaker. She will speak about this skill development initiative by the. So I will skip this slide. Yes, but we have done reasonably good in Orissa. Orissa में हमने Orissa Skill Development Authority के साथ में बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. I remember I was in one of the meeting. Tamil Nadu has done good work in the Sankalp scheme of this Ministry of Skill Development. And that Sankalp scheme again we have implemented in our state, taking the good practice from the Tamil Nadu which they submitted. I think Dr. Bala Bhaskar and other people who are from the Tamil Nadu might be aware. I have heard about this Sankalp scheme of Tamil Nadu which we have implemented in Orissa, taking the good example. जब हम वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग की बात करते हैं तो आपके लिए कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन है. आई एम पुटिंग सम इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन योर स्क्रीन. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द प्रोफेशनल्स प्लीज रीड द सर्कुलर ऑफ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ स्किल डेवलपमेंट एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप 2019. 2 जुलाई इसी 2019 का सर्कुलर है. उसे सब लोग पढ़ें, अपने पास में रखें. अगर आपके पास में वो सर्कुलर नहीं है और मैं जिस सर्कुलर को रेफर कर रहा हूं वो आपके पास नहीं है, you can contact me, you can write me, you can over phone or over email. I will give you, because I have good resource documents. I have written some books. I have all these documents. ये बहुत अच्छा डॉक्यूमेंट है. ITI के अंतर्गत जो बड़ा नेटवर्क है, thousands and thousands ITIs are across the country. Polytechnic schools are across the country. पहले सिर्फ 18 ट्रेड हुआ करती थी, लेकिन 2019 सर्कुलर में 136 trade have been identified for person with disabilities. 70 engineering trade and 56 non-engineering trade. Please read it, and we have to work about the Apprentice Act 2014 when we think about the work and employment. 2014 में जो अमेंडमेंट किया गया अप्रेंटिस एक्ट में, बहुत अच्छा अमेंडमेंट है. उसमें हम लोगों को सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग नहीं दे सकते हैं, बल्कि उनको ट्रेनिंग के साथ में, ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग के साथ में उनको पैसा भी मिलता है. एंड 4% रिजर्वेशन हैज बीन प्रोवाइडेड फॉर पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटीज अंडर द अप्रेंटिस एक्ट 2014 दिस अमेंडेड. नॉन फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग की बात है, क्योंकि सब लोगों के पास में एजुकेशन नहीं होती है. ऑल पीपल आर नॉट एजुकेटेड. देयर आर पीपल who don't have even basic qualification. For those people or school dropouts, there are schemes like SDI, Skill Development Initiatives of Government of India and the state governments, जहां PIS के माध्यम से ट्रेनिंग दिया जाता है. SCPWDs है जिसके बारे में बात करेंगे. मुझे लगता है निहारिका मैडम will speak on this. I will not speak on this. जैसे मैंने कहा था, संकल्प जो स्कीम है, लास्ट आपकी स्क्रीन में देख पा रहे होंगे, संकल्प स्कीम 2021 where this Tamil Nadu was leading. Tamil Nadu gave good proposal to the ministry. We were informed by the Director of Employment Orissa, Dr. Rashmita Panda. She came to our center. We discussed, we planned, and this now Sankalp is implemented now in Bhubaneswar BRC or NCSCDA, with the target to train 500 people, person with disabilities in different trade. After training, these people will be provided self-employment kits, and this will be the good placement drive. कुछ सक्सेसफुल मॉड्यूल्स जो हमने उड़ीसा में किए, और ये जस्ट आई एम लिमिटिंग माय प्रेजेंटेशन 1 अप्रैल 2014 से लेके 1 अप्रैल 2021 तक क्या क्या काम हुआ बीआरसी भुवनेश्वर में या नेशनल कैरियर सर्विस सेंटर भुवनेश्वर में। अभी भी बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा काम हो रहा है भुवनेश्वर में, और अदर बीआरसीज आर आल्सो डूइंग गुड वर्क within their limitations. Which successful models which are on your screen. Across the country now we are having 24 centers in 23 states. I have the privilege to start 2 centers in Northeast, Nagaland and Meghalaya, that is Shillong. Now officers have been appointed. We have started functioning in Nagaland. So these are the centers we are having across the country. In Bhubaneswar, we are having campus of around 4 acres. We have good accommodation of around 500 people can stay in our institute with a dormitory accommodation. We are having 24 AC rooms for workshops, seminars, or offices where we can organize 5 AC conference, and this has been done through the convergence module, because I will be speaking on convergence, how we can mobilize the resources for the work and employment for the person with disabilities. You can see this new building. This new building is with the support of state government of Orissa, 5-story building. Government of Orissa provided us about 17 crore. This has been opened, inaugurated by the Chief Minister of Orissa. Another institute has been opened in this new building by the state government. We have given 2 floors to that state government, and now our campus serve from 0 to 60 age group. जब हमारा बीआरसी था तो हमारा 15 से 50 करते थे. Now we can serve from 0 to 60. That is the collaboration, that is the convergence which we have done, and footfall has increased. We are having good career library. It has again come from the support of state government, and see the benefit of this library. Now the people who are preparing for the competitive examinations like bank, railway, this staff selection commission, state government, they can come, they can study, and this career library is accessible for all. We are having around 2,800 books, braille books, that is related to competitive examination, GK, this English, general awareness. We are having 6 computers with George software, Xerox facility, and all this literature, competitive literature has been uploaded in this computer. So this is a good library. I believe that if you talks about the career, if you talks about the employment, if you talks about the this better career options, we have to facilitate with the good libraries which we have done in Bhubaneswar. It is AC library, 80-seater library. We are having flexible sitting. If you will come, enter in the library, you will feel that you are in Gurukul. That kind of painting and editing has been done. This NCSC DA, what we have done, we have this convergence model with the state government. We are having 5 trades, regular trades of VRCs, which is by the government of India. इसके अलावा हमने 10 ट्रेड का MOU साइन किया स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के साथ में, जिसको हमने भुवनेश्वर में शुरू किया है, चल भी रहे हैं. These trades are beauty therapy, mobile repairing, tailoring, computer, you can see on the screen, and mushroom. After training, this good thing is after training, each and every this person with disability is provided toolkits. उसको टूल किट देते हैं. किसी ने टेलरिंग में ट्रेनिंग लिया है तो उसको टेलरिंग मशीन देंगे. मोबाइल रिपेयरिंग में दिया है तो ही विल बी प्रोवाइडेड टूल किट्स ऑफ अराउंड 7,000 to 8,000 बर्थ का. और ये सब CSR के थ्रू में आता है. It comes through the CSR. See the convergence, how you can converge, have the conversion, how you can collaborate the people. 5 पोस्ट कार्ड देते हैं कैंडिडेट्स को जो जहां से जाते हैं. अभी भी बोलते हैं कि ये 5 पोस्ट कार्ड, शर्मा जी पोस्ट कार्ड का जमाना चला गया. बट आई हैव सीन दैट देयर आर places, Koraput, Malkanagiri, still not connected with the digital world. And these 5 postcards help us. Mr. Love Verma has visited our center. He spent 85 minutes in my center and he was very happy seeing. First he placed the question, Sharma ji, digital India में postcard किस लिए? जब मैंने उन्हें postcard दिखाए, जो postcard आते हैं हमारे पास में, he was very happy because postcard helped me when donor has given this toolkit. When I place this postcard to him, sir, you have given this sewing machine. See the progress, see the happiness. This person has written about this, his earning. He feel happy and he makes further commitment. Yes, I will give another toolkit. Key component which used to teach, I think I'm not going to read, but I believe when you are having this skill training, these components must be part of your syllabus. Part of it, banking, postal, insurance, customer care, and this transportation, EDP, this all we should include in the training, hard skill and soft skill. You can see the data we have gone upgrade. हम हर साल बढ़ाते गए where it was 2000 and still we are in progress mode. That is the impact of the collaboration. That is the impact of this convergence. अगर हम सिर्फ BRC training करता तो we could have trained only around 60-70 people. But we trained our people in many hundreds because of this convergence, because of this collaborations. You see, you can see in the picture, Mr. Subrato Bakshi, founder of this Mindtree. Now he is the chairperson of Skill Development Authority, Orissa. He has visited my center along with his wife, you can see. And he said, Sharmaji, whatever need, whatever is required from the state government, especially for skill development and employment, this state government will be happy. And this gentleman provided 2 crore 48 lakhs to train 700 persons with disabilities. And that is the convergence we have done. And this module is still continuing. This partnership is continuing. I'm not going to the statistics, but you can see the statistics for your kind information. We started this training of mushroom for training come production because mushroom is very good. You can see the 2 great people who are in the picture. Nitin Chandra, this principal secretary, that time, and Mansi Nimbal, she was director SSPD. They had, I said, basically it was the move by the secretary. He said maximum people are staying in the rural areas. Our trades are not very much acquainted with this rural customers. So we started this mushroom training. State government supported. They gave good support. We have trained around 480 persons with disabilities. And इनको training देने के बाद में we provide the seeds and you will be happy. This purpose was कि आप मशरूम पैदा करो, खुद खाओ और दूसरों को सेल करो. So that was the purpose, and annual target of this is 480 crore. We are having shade of 400 weighted for the mushroom training is going on. हमने piloting किया person with disabilities और जितने 15 states के stakeholders हैं, professionals हैं, मैं request करूँगा ये national policy में we have requested that there must be pre-recruitment coaching for the person with disabilities. SC के लिए coaching है, ST के लिए coaching है, minorities के लिए coaching है, लेकिन person with disability के लिए coaching नहीं है. Mr. Sashwat Mishra, you can see in the pictures, you can see Mr. Love Verma. Sashwat Mishra was the very enthusiastic administrator. Now he is Principal Secretary Higher Education. He said, Mr. Sharma, first you prove that this training is very much essential. It is, if it is cost effective, I will sanction regular training. We took this challenge. We had the 4 modules. One first was that Orissa Staff Selection Commission. We trained 23 people, person with disabilities, and out of 26, and out of 26 people, 7 people got selected for the post of RI and Amin. The second training which we took as a piloting, that is the Indian banking services, we trained 13 blind people, the person with visually challenged. Out of 13, the 7 person with visually challenged, they qualified the preliminary examination. We could not hold for the main examination. The third, this piloting which we did, Orissa teachers eligibility test, and our result was very wonderful. We trained the pupil, 31 people. Out of 31, this 12 people got selected. General result was 24% and our result was 40%. Mr. Gokul Chand Pati, this chief secretary, he visited. Then we made the presentation to Saswat Misra. He was very happy, and this training was started. Now this training is going on through place. We inaugurated this training in presence of 3 collectors, Honorable Minister, SSPD, Director, you can see the pictures. And now we have the target to train 300 person with disabilities, educated person with disabilities. It is a 3 months module, 50 lakhs per annum is being sanctioned by the government of Orissa, and they are using the career library. And we feel that many people have joined. I don't have the current statistic, but I got the information, yes, every batch there is a selection from our candidates. This is the this production center which we have started for the intellectual disabled, or you can say the multiple disabled. Dr. Nachketa Saab probably has seen, many people have seen. This is very practical and very sustainable model. It is a triopite. There is a partnership between our center, NCSCDA, SSPD department. SSPD department provided one-time support of 8 lakhs. 20 adult youth have been engaged in this production activity, which is running in our center. In our office, we have provided free accommodation, and this 20 parent person with intellectual disabilities are running now. No government support, no grant. It is being run by the disabled adult and their parents. Our products are Amazon. हमारे product Amazon पे है, airport पे हैं, और बहुत अच्छा sale हो रहा है. So we feel that this is a good. We work with the Dr. Reddy Foundation 2015 and 2019. 4 साल का partnership रहा हमारा, बहुत अच्छा partnership था. They trained around 507 people. 366 people were placed, and salary was 5,600 to 15,000. This is, but unfortunately in between this was stopped. They have started now their new center in beyond our premises, but still we are in their touch. This is the evaluation sheet. I am not going with the data because we used to organize, or all VRCs used to organize job fairs, inclusive job fairs. Bhubaneswar was organizing, Guwahati is organizing, this Chennai, Sangeeta is there. Everybody is doing good work, and this is one of the good tools to provide the employment to the person with disabilities. And it must be inclusive, exclusive, whatever you feel that these are the statistics which we have done. Because I don't have time, I have to run with the time because I started 10 minutes late. These are the job fairs. Higher education, like Dr. Bhaskaran was speaking when he called this person from the Pondicherry University, Chidambaram. We have a philanthropist approach since last 15 years. You can see the 3 people. One IS person is there who is sitting with me. These 3 people are providing unconditional support to the visually challenged girls of Orissa. Whatever expenditure is coming on higher education, these 3 people are reimbursing in our office. and that is in few lakhs every month they come. So resources are there. We have to think about the convergence. We have to think about the people bringing to our umbrella, and if you convince them, they will do it, and this is the wonderful. We have started one program in 2019. There was a funny, huge disaster in the Puri, and that huge disaster, this Mr. Balwant Singh, who was the collector, very enthusiastic collector, he called us, we gave him road map. 4 consultants were recruited for this purpose. CD convergence has been done. NCDA, my institute, was the principal advisor. Livelihood was planned 1000 people. 1000 लोगों को livelihood से connect करना है, वो connect हो गए हैं. उसके लिए आइडेंटिफिकेशन हुआ, बैंक का सेंसिटाइजेशन हुआ, वेरिफिकेशन हुआ. 37 lakhs budget was released by the Orissa Skill Development Authority for EDP. ये EDP प्रोग्राम खत्म किया. Orissa गवर्नमेंट SSPD डिपार्टमेंट allotted 2 crores and they said जो लोग अच्छा लोन लेके काम करेंगे, matching grant will be given by the government. 2 crores have been provided by the government, but this matching grant has not been released because it will be released after 1 year. जो लोग अच्छा काम करेंगे उस लोन को लेके, जो रिपेमेंट करेंगे लोन को, उसको वो मैचिंग ग्रांट दी जाएगी. ये शुरू हो गया है एंड 1000 people have been connected with the livelihood activities in the Puri district. Mr. Samarth Verma, this young IAS officer, he is taken care of after departure or after transfer of Balwant Singh. See the Sambalpur initiative, which I would share with you. Again, this Balwant Singh was in Sambalpur also. We provided loan, or this district administration provided loan to 216 person with disabilities. That is the DRI loan. मैंने जो mention किया था, ये DRI scheme का हम use नहीं करते हैं. Being a professional, we must know the matrix of this DRI. इसमें कोई स्पॉन्सरिंग की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है, इसमें किसी की रिकमेंडेशन की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. RBI का mandate है that 1% of the total credit has to be lended under this DRI. तो वहां पर 216 लोगों को 15-15 हजार का लोन दिया गया. You will be happy to know that out of 216 people, 212 people repaid the amount for 1 year. There was an incentive. हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर का रिलीफ फंड है, मुझे नहीं लगता है, आप भी इसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं. यहाँ चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ उड़ीसा का रिलीफ फंड में ये प्रोविजन किया गया है कि जो लोग सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट में अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे तो 20,000 का ग्रांट सीएम रिलीफ फंड से दिया जाएगा. These 212 people were provided CM relief fund grant, matching grant by the government of Orissa, and I can say that some of the employees or majority of the employees, this person with disabilities, are now employed. वो खुद अपना व्यापार कर रहे हैं और उनके साथ में उसकी सिस्टर, उसका भाई या 1-2 लोगों को एम्प्लॉय करके रखे हैं. We continued this Sambalpur module after this transfer of Balwant Singh, that Mr. Samarth Verma joined in Sambalpur. मैंने कहा, मैंने कि सर मोदी जी ने, ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने गुजरात में एक रिकॉर्ड बनाया था 11,000 डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करके एड्स एंड अप्लायंसेस. Can you make Greenwich Book of Record? He said, what is that? Okay, you provide 1,000 DRI loan at a time, this will be Greenwich record, a record in the country. He got convinced. We worked for 6 months. 1,000 people were identified. Bank agreed to provide this loans because there is no defaulter. Out of 216, 200 were paying. They provided. Our honorable CM came to distribute the 1,000 loan, and that was the history. And this majority group are sustaining. These are some of the replicable models which you can work. I think this time will not permit. We have done this, all the MBBS students of AIMS. Very renowned director who is now in Pondicherry, in the JIPMER, she was here. In the AIMS, we could convince her that your doctors must come to the rehabilitation institutes so they can refer the pupil for the person in future. That is another. This we have after COVID or during COVID, we had some intervention. I will go very quickly because I have consumed my time. These things are in pipeline: beekeeping, dairy, and youth shelter workshop, which we have proposed. I left in 2021, Bhubaneswar, and Bhubaneswar NCSCDA is continuing to implement all these things. Many VIPs have visited our this Bhubaneswar small campus, including CMs, governors. We feel proud that we have contributed somewhere for the person with disabilities. Professional expertise we are having. Whatever document or policy comes from the Odisha government, this we take very important part. We design the documents, being a professional, and I feel this 200 professionals from the across the country or 15 states, we must develop all these skills. So people depends on us, they calls us. We acquired places in the state government committees. अगर आप स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के कमेटीज में हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट कमेटीज में हैं, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की कमेटीज में हैं, यू कैन इन्फ्लुएंस द पॉलिसीज. आप अपने एक्सपर्टीज का यूज कर सकते हैं. We are in this 11 committees of the state government where we influence. These are the role model collectors with whom we have worked. मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा कि आप अपने स्टेट में हर साल 4-5 कलेक्टर को आइडेंटिफाई करिए जो बहुत पॉजिटिव हैं, डिसेबिलिटी के लिए कुछ करना चाहते हैं. उस 4-5 के साथ में 3 साल काम करिए. 2-3 साल तक वो कलेक्टर रहते हैं. आई कैन गारंटी दैट यू कैन डू दी वंडरफुल वर्क. आप वर्क और एम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात करते हैं, वो कर सकते हैं उनके माध्यम से. दैट इज वंडरफुल. दीज आर दी सब कलेक्टर्स. टुमारो आई हैव द क्लास इन गोपबंधु अकेडमी. दिस न्यू this batches of civil servant which has been recruited by the government, their training is going on. Tomorrow I have the classes for this young civil servants. My module will be that disability inclusive civil services. So when I goes to interact these people, I used to focus that you will be the collector, you will be the SDO, you will be the PDDRDA. Please ensure that at least 4 to 5% reservation is provided. These are the things which we have to do. We have organized many activities. I will just quick. We provide the support. We have developed some ICT material you can see on your screen. And I have now, Dr. Bala Bhaskar, can you give me another 4 minutes or 3 minutes, or shall I complete over here? Madam?
Sir, you have some time, sir. You can continue, please.
I can continue. Thank you so much, because I saw that my time was, okay, fine. This will be last PPT for me. Okay, fine. These people are saying, yes, fine. Sheila madam has said, yes, I can continue. I feel you have enjoyed. I have shared what I have done, and you might be doing better than this. I have 4 opinion questions. I will request all of you, please. आप अपने चैट बॉक्स में अभी जाएंगे, अभी थोड़ा बंद कर लीजिए. मैं 4 ओपिनियन, आई विल प्लेस 4 ओपिनियंस ऑन द स्क्रीन. इफ यू एग्री, you will say yes. If you disagree, you will say no on your screen. Ready? Okay. So I am putting the first opinion on the screen. Please stop for some time. Okay, this SMS are coming. Okay, fine, fine. This first statement is on your screen. First statement is on your screen. That person with disabilities can do everything. Okay, okay. Ritu ji, no. Okay, yes. Sanita ji, yes. Usha ji, yes. Kanna ji, yes. Okay, fine. Pooja, yes. Okay, fine. Very fast messages are coming. I am not in position. Rekha ji is yes. Mishra ji, yes. Meenu ji, yes. Okay, fine. Hema ji, yes. Okay, fine, fine. This all you are coming. Yes, 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 yes. You are showing your positive attitude. Okay, fine. That's, I'm very happy. The second statement on your screen. Second statement on your screen, please. Person with disabilities can do many things. Many things. Yes or no? Anita ji, okay. Bhushan ji has said yes, yes, sister, yes. Himanshi, yes, okay, fine. Everybody is saying yes. Even I am not in position to read. Okay, fine. Yes, yes. Everybody is saying yes. Okay, fine. You are so positive. Third statement is very important statement. Third statement, please see the third statement. I will request the participant, please stop now because I am not in position to. Okay, stop. Yes, also. Let me put the third statement. Then you will start. Give pause of some time. This third statement, which is very important statement, person with disability can do maximum things through assistive technology, adaptations, in enabling environment. Okay, this now, yes, I'm, okay, sister, okay, fine. Madhuji, yes, yes, Venkat, yes, okay, everybody is saying yes, yes, okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, then I can understand this, all you are saying, this all three statements are good, wonderful, okay, fine. Please stop over here, stop. Don't send now message, okay, I can see your enthusiasm. This last statement, this last statement on your screen, person with disability cannot do anything. On this, person with disabilities cannot do anything. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, I can see no, no has started coming. Okay, no, some are saying yes also, but maximum no. Rajeshwari is saying no. Yes, no. Okay, no, 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 no. Okay, so you are listening very mindfully. Some people say yes, no. Okay, I'm very happy that you are very enthusiastic participant. You are replying very thoughtfully. You are giving very enthusiastic answer. I'm very happy, very happy. Please stop over here. You have बहुत चैट बॉक्स को पूरा फुल कर दिए हैं. Our honorable this Dr. Nachketa Rao sahab, Dr. Bala Bhaskar sahab, he will be very happy that see the participation level of our 15 state participants of this. That my next question for you. Next question for you. Yes. Which is best statement out of four? Just you write the number. Which is the best statement out of four? Just you write one. Sandhya Saniji one. She has written one. Okay, she has written one. She the first who has replied. Aryan has written one. Aryan Nair Sahab has written one. Sandhya one. Okay. Three. Somebody has written three. Now Bhushan Sahab has written one. Okay. Vinita ji has written one. Okay, maximum six. There is no six. Okay, one maximum is coming one. Three now started three. Okay, majority is coming three. One and three. Somebody has written one and three. Okay, fine. If you take my opinion, I am very happy that you are going with a very positive notes. But we must be very practical. We must be very practical. We must think globally, but we must act locally. Listen, very important statement. We must think globally, but we must act locally. Yes, now I am getting the good answers, the three. And if you see my answer, I will also stand with the three because three is the best answer. Three is the best answer. I am not saying that one is not the best answer. But practically, you see this, I cannot do everything. You cannot do everything. When I cannot do everything, when other cannot do everything, that's how this person with disability. So third is the best answer. Being a professor, it is our duty. When we are talking about the work, we are talking about the employment, we have to ensure that work and employment must have these three components. What are these three components? Assistive technology, adaptation, and enabling environment. If we are having these three components at work site, I believe it's not they will get the employment, but employer will be increased. They will feel happy that employing person with disability is a profitable business, profitable job. I'm very happy that now this question answer is coming three. Yes, that is three. Very correct. And ये भी कहा गया है कि accepting own mistake is the first step of the success. Some of the participants might have realized that what I have said, that first is the best, second is the best, I feel that third is the best, and this correction. If we realize our mistake, we comes to the corrections. Okay, now please stop, please stop. Last question all. Which is the worst statement? इसमें से सबसे खराब statement कौन सा है? Just you write the number. Which is the worst statement? 4. Okay, very fine. Pretinji 4. Okay, Neelamji 4. Sister has written 4. Vinci ji has written 4. Okay, Sandhya ji 4. Arya 4. Okay, fine. I am very happy. I am very happy that our professionals are very strong. They are very professional. They have given the right answer for the worst answer. My request with folding hand with the professionals. Please, fourth जो स्टेटमेंट है उसको अपने अंदर नहीं रखेंगे. किसी इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट का, बैंकर्स का, पेरेंट्स के अंदर ये फोर्थ स्टेटमेंट है, उसको रिमूव कराने की कोशिश कराएंगे. यू हैव टू कन्विंस, यू हैव टू मोटिवेट, you have to tell them the success story, so they should not keep this statement. And this is the what I wanted to say for you. And this is all about my presentation. Thank you very much, Dr. Bala Bhaskar Saab, who used to connect me. Dr. Nachketa Rao Saab, with whom I have worked very closely. He is a wonderful professional. Madam, who was always following me, she was connecting me, she was giving me feedback. Madam Anant Pakichi, thank you so much. And much great thanks to all the participants for contributing so much in the presentation. I feel there are more than 500 SMS in the chat box. Thank you so much. If you are having any question, you can place. Thank you so much. Thank you. Over to you, Nipra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your great presentation. Participants, you can ask any questions related to work and employment because sir has a very wide experience in this. Any questions from participants? You can also type in the chat box.
I'm getting so many thanks. Thank you, participants. Thank to you that continuously thanks are coming. I can feel that I could reach. I tried my level best.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Jayanti ji.
Sir, that was a very wonderful presentation and great things to learn from you. Sir, a small question to you, which I would want to have the answer in short also. Both children with autism, maybe above 18, who are ready for the vocational training with ASD, I specify, whose ability is on the lower level. Like, what kind of skill training would be better if you can just specify some for the employment in the future days?
See that if you have this training, there are two types of training. One is formal training, another is non-formal training.
Yeah.
So see the functional level. If they can be admitted in the formal training like ITI, Polytechnic, which has the recognition and people can be in the government job. In Bhubaneswar ITI, we have admitted to this autism person in the government ITI, and they are doing well. So you have to assess the skill level. If they can pull in the ITI pattern, I would suggest let them go for the formal training. If you feel that they don't have this requisite education strength, then let them go for the non-formal training.
Yes.
Non-formal trainings are in the VRCs, NGOs, skill development authorities, and what I feel that they need little more attention. They can do very well. This model which I presented is Briddhi, where we are producing this herbal shops, we are producing this good packing material, this for the corporate world. They are doing wonderful.
Okay. So about the non-formal training, like in that section, if you, how do I get the elaborated or the information in details? If I can contact you, or how do I go about it? Because I'm a mother as well as a professional.
Okay, ma'am. You can contact. I think I have shared my this telephone number
Okay.
in my presentation. Probably NIPMD will circulate the presentation. I have already sent them. I
Okay.
would be happy that if I can guide you, I can. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Because I'm also in charge of a residential home where there are adults with autism, ID, and MD. So I would want to go about this employment in future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So there is a question in the chat box. How can we get raw material for our students? By Sheila Manuel.
Raw material, see that there are two ways. Two ways. One is from the government side. Another is CSR. We have the huge involvement of CSR activities in our all the modules. But for this purpose of CSR, you have to go for the registration. You must have the registration under the Society Registration Act or the trust, because unless you are having this. Second, this third option which I have used many times, that you are not eligible as per their guidelines. So there are many philanthropists like Marwadi Yuva Manch, Rotary clubs, Lions clubs. They provide support this kind of people. So you can take resources within your community and don't ask money, ask the raw material in kind. So because you have to establish your this financial accountability. If it is established, I feel this money is not the. I never had the problem. This money crunch. Whatever I wanted, I have acquired from the community. It is very much possible, ma'am. Corporate, government, philanthropist, and the service clubs. These are the options where you can have this tie-up. I think you are having wonderful speaker, my friend Raj Sekharan, this founder of Viches. We have worked with this Viches also in Bhubaneswar. We have the collaboration. So I should not kill his time.
Absolutely not, sir. Always a pleasure hearing you. You are not killing my time. Very, very good to see you, sir. Hopefully, इस साल आपसे in person मिलने का मौका मिलेगा, sir. Thank you.
Namaskar, Raja Sahab. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions from participant side? Sir, no questions from participant side.
Yeah.
Dear participants, I have shared the link for the assessment test 1. Kindly do it. Sharp at 12 o'clock, we will be starting our second session of the day. Good afternoon, participants. Rajshekharan sir, we welcome you to this National Conference on Work and Employment.
Absolute pleasure, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Now we have with us Shri P. Rajshekharan. Sir is the co-founder of Vishesh. Sir, it is an social entrepreneur with a background in development sector and financial services. Sir provides overall leadership for Vishesh with responsibility for social and financial performance. Sir is also responsible for strategy and product development and manages key client partner relationship. Sir also has a wide experience in placement services. In this session, we will be getting all the practical information about placing a person with disability. welcome to the program, sir, and over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this warm introduction. Firstly, let me just further describe myself. I go with, my name is Raja, and I use my pronouns as he, his, and him. I'm wearing a shirt which is check colored. It's a check shirt with multiple colors. I have a very thin mustache and a small beard. My hair continues to be black, though I'm not that young, and I don't wear specs. That's how I'm just visually describing myself. And very good morning to all of you. That is good greetings in sign language. Absolute pleasure being here, and for the work that the National Institute does, and Bala Bhaskar sir and Ananthanayagi madam, all of you. Real pleasure to be here and to be sharing my thoughts, our thoughts from my interaction and work with Vishesh. The last 12 years, we've been working as an enterprise with Vishesh, where we train people and place people in jobs where they aspire, build a strong career. And all our learnings has come from interactions with a group of individuals whom we train and place. And that is that learning that we are going to be sharing here. And we work across the spectrum, hearing, vision, and mobility, learning disability, autism, etc., etc. You all, I know, are rehab professionals, have a wealth of knowledge. So please consider this as an open session. If there are any questions, a question is a question. So please feel free to interject me and ask whatever questions that come to your mind. So here goes. I'm going to start with, this is going to be the flow of our session. We're going to start with some of the grounding concepts, basic foundational concepts, and then we'll understand equal opportunity and briefly touch upon the specific provisions of employment in the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act. We'll try to understand the skill development ecosystem and what barriers people with disabilities face. And we will look at some of the emerging models. If we have time permits, I will also share some case studies from the IT sector with you. Okay, that's what we will be covering today. I just move on to first very simple question here to posing it to, for all of you. What is the population of persons with disabilities in India, and what percentage of staff are persons with disabilities? If you can put the response for 1 and 2 in the chat box, you can say 1 and the answer, 2 and the answer, will be great. Can I have the responses in chat box, and then I'll requesting you all to put your responses in the chat box, please. Ma'am, am I audible? I'm just a little. Anu?
Yes, sir. No, you are audible, sir.
Sure.
We are able to hear you.
Yeah, I can see everyone, a very precise number coming from Krishna Rani as 2.68 crore. Yes. Krishna, that is from the census, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Right,
I think you all absolutely, this is all deeply in your mind. Okay, it'll also be good to see the percentage of staff in private sector. Is it 1%, 5%, 3%, 2%, whatever? Let's say Krishna says 5%.